Hi Capricorn, welcome to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be your February bonus reading. So in January, you were one of the 3 zodiac signs that I did a monthly reading for that had the most amount of likes. And so to thank you guys, I'm doing a February bonus reading for you. If you haven't checked out the actual monthly reading, I urge and suggest you do that as well. Usually these end up coming together. I don't remember exactly what your monthly reading for February was about, but I do know that they usually end up resonating with any of the bonuses. So Capricorn, this is going to be your bonus. One of the things I always make sure I let you guys know is first, only take it if it resonates up to 90%. So 90% is because I want to avoid as much confusion as possible. So the way that I receive and channel my messages is if it's your story, it's your story. If it's not your story, it's not your story. And the good way to know if it is your story is if 90% of it resonates. And with that said, resonate means you're not forcing, you're not confused, you're not trying to figure out where do these energies play out in my life. It's more like epiphany moments, like, oh, yep, that's that person, that's that energy, that's that challenge, that's that thing. It just clicks for you, okay? It's effortless, okay? If it's a channeled message, I'll try to let you know, as well as if it's a future predictive energy. Capricorn, let's go ahead and dive in. What does Capricorn need to know for the rest of February? What does Capricorn need to know for the rest of February? I already feel like it's got some little bit of jumpy energy here. A little bit of jumpy energy here. That's okay. We've handled jumpy energy before, haven't we, Capricorn? What does Cappies need to know for the rest of February? What's Capricorn need to know for the rest of February? We had quite a few of them flip over here. What does Capricorn need to know for the rest of February? I don't read reversals, just so you're aware. If you're not, now you are. What do we need to know for Capricorn for the rest of February? I feel like 3 is a good number for you guys. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. Can you say fire energy? Holy cow. Fire energy just is a really good indication that there's a lot of action, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of motion being put into place, being put in to the energies here. So with the 10 of Wands, okay, so I'm going to clarify that because I wanted to go into it. They're asking me to clarify first, though. Clarify that 10 of Wands. What is that 10 of Wands? Okay, that's why. So I would have definitely been a little off there. With that 10 of Wands energy, it feels like you're definitely walking away from not just a group of people, but it's like you're walking away from creating something with friends, family. I don't get a partnership here. I feel like it's more of like, it could be work as well, but it's like you're walking away from some kind of project, a large project, and it doesn't have to be called a project necessarily, but it's something that you were collaborating with other people on to create. Maybe it was like saving up money to do something, or you were actually putting energy and effort into something. You were giving advice to help other people do something. It's like there's just an energy here of, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm done with this. I'm dropping it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not working with you anymore. I'm not, we're not doing this. And when I look at the 2 of Wands and 6 of Wands, I feel like the motivation behind you kind of just putting this down and not working with these people anymore is because you actually feel like you would be more successful on your own. I feel like being involved in whatever this is, there was an epiphany moment for you, Capricorn, where you're like, you know what? I'm like outperforming everyone. Like I'm like really good at this, or like I'm putting in more energy and effort than everyone else right now. So you know what? forget it. I'm just going to go alone. I'm going to do this by myself, and I'm going to get way more success out of it. And it's going to be me in the spotlight. It's going to be me that's successful. And I'm not letting people ride my coattail. Like, I'm just going to do it myself, because, you know, doing it with the group, it's actually more, I just keep getting an energy of like, it's slowing everything down. You're having to step in more than you should. Like, no one else is picking up the slack. Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing. It's chaotic. It's unorganized. It doesn't make sense. It's not coming together. And it's like, at that moment, you look at it for what it is and you're like, no, this is not okay. Like, I'm better off doing this by myself. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be successful at that. I feel like that's the energy that you're kind of ending February off with. So again, I don't know what kind of relationship or project or collaboration this is, but you very strongly and confidently feel, I can do this better by myself. Let's go ahead, and that was clear, to the point. Capricorn, your energy is always just so like, bam, clear. And I feel bad because then the readings are short, and I'm like, but maybe they like short readings. I don't know. I do want to see, what is this thing that you think that you're going to do better on your own. So let's clarify. What's that Six of Wands? Show me the Six of Wands. I feel like this is not current at play energy. This is more futuristic energy. Right now, the energy you would be experiencing is this piece here. This piece of, I'm walking away, I'm leaving this alone, I'm detaching, I'm departing myself from these people, this project, this collaborative idea. Because I'm in the energy of, I can do this, I can plan this better, I can go about it better, you know, I'll be better off doing it alone energy. But this piece has not come yet. This is more of like what you're planning for. But it's showing up this way because you're strongly and very confidently planning to be successful by going it alone. So you're in the middle of this transition period here of like walking away versus putting in the planning stages of doing something by yourself, okay? So let's see, what is the Six of Wands? What are you hoping to have that victory, that recognition, that success and fame with? What are you hoping will pay off after a long, hard journey to make it happen? What is that Six of Wands here? Show me the Six of Wands. Show me the Six of Wands. Woo! Thank you. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we have King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Five of Wands. It's a lot of energy. But I do feel like these need to be separated for some reason. King of Wands, Eight of Wands. Sorry, King of Swords, Eight of Swords. Interesting. It's almost like you want to catch a lot of people off guard with success. It's like that's what you truly, like that's what you're looking for out of going this alone and doing it alone and just being alone, doing it alone. And it's a little bit ego here, Capricorn, but it's almost like they'll never see it coming. Like it's just going to hit them out of nowhere. They'll never see it coming. They're going to be like, oh, how did Capricorn do that so fast? And I can't believe they did that so well. It's like you want to kind of like prove these group of people wrong, but I don't feel like they're saying anything about like you can't do this by yourself. I feel like it's more of like, sorry about that, Capricorns. So it's like I don't feel like they're telling you that you can't do it, but you have like a little bit of an ego here where it's like I'm gonna show them. They're gonna be shocked at how amazing I do, and they're gonna be in awe of me, is the energy I get from these three. And from these three over here, it feels like this is going to really Capricorn, are you on an ego trip? This feels like I'm gonna leave them all behind. That kind of energy. Like they're all gonna fight to be with me or to ride into the sunset with me. Like, they're all going to regret that they did not want to be on my bandwagon. So maybe there was some kind of disagreement or some kind of like something happened here, but it's very much like I'm going to catch them out of nowhere, and then they're all going to wish that they were, riding my coattail to wherever it is that you're going. There's a little ego here, Capricorn. I will not lie to you, okay? What's the most likely outcome here for Capricorn? What's the most likely outcome for Capricorn in this situation? Make sure I have those all turned over. Most likely outcome for Capricorn in this situation. What is the most likely outcome for Capricorn the end of February? Let's see if I can get 3 for you. Most likely outcome for Capricorn the end of February. Okay, we got 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, it's definitely saying that, like, your creative spark from doing this, regardless of, like, the reason why we're doing this, Capricorn, the fact that you're doing this, you're taking the risk to go by yourself, you're motivated, you have that passion, that drive to do it alone, that is really fulfilling you. That's making you feel really good, being able to be so confident in making that decision and then act on it. Like, it's almost like there's no hesitation on your end. You're like, you know what? Nope, we thought about it, we made a decision, we're just going to do it, and that feels really fulfilling to you, Capricorn. So the outcome here, at least for the end of February, is like you're feeling really good about what you're doing because you get to be creative, you get to have that freedom, but you also have that confidence, like you're feeling really self-assured because you're not hesitating on your decision here. You're making a decision, you're going for it, you're risking it, and that feels really thrilling and exciting for you. It makes you, it builds up your confidence in a big way. What's Capricorn's advice for the rest of February? What's Capricorn's advice for the rest of February? There's 1. Capricorn's advice for the rest of February. Okay, we actually got a few here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Magician, and Knight of Wands. So Capricorn, only have 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So this is saying, like, absolutely take action, move forward, make sure that you're going down the path that you choose to go down, but make sure that you're taking time to reflect. Don't move so fast that you're creating and building and like manifesting and bringing in an opportunity, like this beautiful, awesome thing that lasts very short term, or that you're truly not invested in, like the passion is not there. So make sure before you start diving down a new path, make sure this is something like you're gonna stay passionate about long term, that this is something that's going to be around long term, that it's not like a passion project to get back at people that, you know, you had an argument or a fight with, or to show people that they're wrong, or like it's okay. Hey, if you want those to be your motivators and that's what is making you passionate, then sure, that's fine. But just make sure that whatever you're putting your energy into, that you're actually going to stay passionate, you're going to stay excited, because there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, motivation, a lot of like, I'm just going to get it done. There's lots of action here. So it's like, action is good, passion is great, motivation is amazing, but make sure that it is, make sure it's stable. There was a different word I was going for there and I couldn't grab it. Make sure it's stable. Make sure it lasts for a long time. It's not something that's fleeting. It's not just a passion project. It's not just a ego boost, okay? Make sure that this is something you truly want to invest in, that this is something you really want to create, because sometimes building and creating new things bring in new responsibilities and long-term consequences if you don't uphold those responsibilities. So just be sure that this is something you want to do. before you just drive and take action to create it and manifest it and bring it in, okay? Capricorn, it was quick and easy, 15 minutes, and I wish I could do longer, but that's like your message right there. That's your February bonus right there. Thank you so much for watching Cosmic Cassie, and if you're returning, I really appreciate you and your support. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe if this resonated for you and you want more messages. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the March reading that I do for the collective. Again, if you want a March bonus reading, make sure that Capricorn has the highest top 3 likes of all the Zodiac monthly readings that I did for the month of February, because the top 3 in February will get a bonus reading in March. I gotta find an easier way to say that. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy and for being a part of this and watching me and giving me support. You guys have an amazing rest of your February. Bye.